Hey, what's up, everyone? So, I am Cassandra F, Cassie F, in case you don't know. I thought I'd start introducing, who I am, in case people are new to the channel, just coming on. I'm from Aberdeen, South Dakota. Started my YouTube channel about, say, 2-3 years ago. So, if you're watching some of the stuff that pops up after, like, typing my name or the law of attraction, that stuff's like 2-3 years ago. And it's funny because, like, I think this is what Gary Vaynerchuk means about, like, documenting the journey. Like, I'm going to appreciate this later on, that I'm not trying to create too much. I'm not trying to be too much for my channel. All I'm trying to do is document the journey where I'm at currently. And the other stuff will come later, right? Like, as I grow more, maybe I'll create and produce more videos, such as, other viewers. There's other channels where they spend about 2 days editing and publishing their videos and stuff like that, whereas I just and I upload, you know what I mean? So, like, that would be the difference. But, like, I'm gonna appreciate later on that I took the time to document the journey, where I'm at and how are things going and things of that nature. So currently kind of like, don't have the sling on and stuff like that. I see my doctor tomorrow and see if I can maybe work soon. I'm kind of getting a little, like, just feeling like stagnant. And, like, that's another thing I want to talk about in this video is, like, habits. I was watching this guy on YouTube and he said, just for the course of a year, every 30 days, he just picked up a new habit and did it. Like, 30 days taking cold showers. Now, I've kind of heard about the cold shower thing. I think because one time I was accidentally forced to take a cold shower when I was in prison. The water was always hot. It was nice there. It was fine. But one time it was cold because they were doing construction in there. And I remember hearing, like, something about, or just seeing headlines maybe about cold showers and benefits. Just those two words together. Nothing I didn't watch or research. But I'm just thinking, okay, like, people are putting benefit. Okay, so there must be something to it. Well, I was taking a cold shower. And the thing I can remember is it does force you to be currently in the moment at the time and to adjust and acclimate to that sort of climate, I guess, that temperature. So it's like, I don't know the health benefits. I was kind of researching it and looking up last night, although I was kind of tired, so kind of falling asleep on that chair. But so, I maybe need to start doing something like that too, where I'm like, bringing in some new habits, instead of, because I can tend to be like a little all or nothing, where I try to maybe change everything at once, such as, like, I used to be vegan. Most people know that. I used to be vegan, not vegetarian, vegan. I was completely about, like, animal rights, and I was, like, on that wave, man. And, going to prison and relapsing, like that, everything corresponds together as a whole, right? So, like, you got the whole pie. Like, you gotta have all the pieces, man, because if one's not there or one's out of place, it messes with the other. It really does. It's not just a, saying or a thing people like to hear themselves say. It's true. Like right now, like, currently things I need to work on is, like, I need to change my eating habits, because all I do is eat fast food. And I'm so aware, like, I'm too aware to be eating fast food every day. Like, it's terrible. Like, I study and research this stuff. I've been studying and researching this stuff for 4 or 5 years. I know about everything that's in it. And mostly I know about, the energy and vibration that things carry, So it's like the last place, you want to go is fast food. I mean, as a whole, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I remember a time, like, I was juicing cucumbers and apples and grapes, and, like, man, I felt so good. And it's like, I was like a powerhouse, dude. I had all kinds of energy. I was just naturally high all the time, and, like, I still am, and I still love life, but, like, I could be better, So it's like, but I don't strive to do it all at once anymore, so to speak, because there's no rush. I'm not in a rush, and I'm learning as I go, and, like, I'm learning and unlearning certain things. So it's like, it's just, there's no rush, Cassidy, just chill. I've been known to rush and get too excited about things at times, so it's that balance. It's trying to maintain and keep that balance, So, but I need to start implementing some of these things, like I think I'm actually truly going to start the cold shower thing and get a calendar out, and for 30 days do the cold shower thing. Just one simple thing, just start it, as a habit, whatever, and see what the benefits are. Just see for myself. I said it because, I do a lot of research here. Like, that's all I do. If I'm not working, like, I've been out for this surgery, like, I just sit here and research, study, pound the information in. You know, I'll take a break sometimes and watch something fun, something light, something, you know, whatever. But like for the most part, like I'm doing the TED Talks and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. But it's like I feel like right now, I really honestly feel like right now, all right, Cassie, like you have studied and all this stuff on every topic and every aspect. Like now it's time maybe to just start doing. It's not to say I'm not doing anything, but it's to say, all right, now let's implement some of these things. And like Cassie, like, all right, so now you've consumed all the information. Now like let's take that and push that outwards, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's like, and even just little things. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna freaking like completely change the course of my entire diet like tomorrow. Like no, I'm just gonna do the cold shower thing for 30 days and maybe start something else. But like, and also I've been wanting to do a water fast for a while. I don't know about what's going on with the timing of that, or if it's a self-discipline or a mental game that's going on, but I've just not been able to get myself to start or stay in it. And that has a lot to do with eating fast food. You know, I'm pretty self-aware and I'm pretty like able to just be like, here's the deal, you know, which is a good characteristic, but also knowing the things that I know. And this is the only time I would be able to do a water fast because I'm out of work right now. I need to take advantage of that. So it's like I need to just do it. Like there's nothing else left. I've researched everything. I know everything you possibly could know about water fasting. I could probably give a speech for about an hour on water fasting. Literally could. And so now it's like, well, because then too, it's like, well, how many days should I do? Because anything beyond, okay, you can do 7 to 10, I think maybe even 15 by yourself, no supervision. But anything beyond that, people do it anyways. But anything beyond that, you might mess up the course of the natural healing process. Like Lauren Lockman says, like, you know, he has people come to him all the time and saying like, you know, I fasted on my own and now I got all these problems because you know, you got to refeed correctly. You can't just, after a fast, you can't go out and eat something crazy. Not even a vegan meal. Like you have to have like a piece of watermelon or a simple juice, like a celery juice or something like that, you know? And I know this because I've been studying it since I was 21. I was 21. So 4 or 5 years, you know. So that's the next thing. There's 2 things I'm trying to concentrate right now. Cold showers and a water fast. Deciding how many days should I prep for it or should I just freaking go into it, man. Like, I know, like, preparation, like, I should do it, but I'm so, you know, if there is a little bit of a time restraint, then I'm just going to need to jump right into it. If I did prepare for the fast, I would say 3 or 4 days, you know, and I'm not working right now, so I don't have much means for money. I just, you know, my dad helps me out, my grandma helps me out here and there, so it's like it would all like work together. Like I should just water fast. Like I would need nothing from them the next 7 to 10 days. So it's like this is currently where I'm at. I know I'm talking fast and I'm just like, but like I wanted to pump out a video because I felt it, and I just, you know, I want to pick up maybe some new habits and yeah, I mean, that's essentially it. Also just, you know, can't wait to get back to work, man, like, and, possibly looking at a different opportunity, only because, like, I have to have insurance, I have to have these things. I guess the first time I've, like, publicly announced that, sort of. But yeah, like, I need benefits, I have to have insurance, these are things I have to think about that, you know, my mother tells me. And rather than arguing or trying to question why or thinking from my point of view, I'm just going to listen to her and do it, right? Because she's always right, and, like, you just have to, maybe I don't need to understand why now. Like, I'll understand why later and be like, okay, thank you, Mom. Like, I'm glad I listened to you, you know? So it's things like that, too. Like, just being, like, humble and being like, okay, I don't know everything. Like, I'll just trust you, trust your word, and we'll go with that, you know? So, anyways, we're coming up on my 10-minute mark, so, thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It helps to support the growth of the channel and also future things that I'm trying to do as far as like my book coming out and stuff like that. I don't have release dates. I don't have nothing dates. Just it will come out eventually. But please subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. Like this video. Give it a thumbs up. All right, later, y'all.